What's up guys, welcome back to UFO Climb Racing. Today we will determine what the best vehicle in hill climb racing is. We will use cost, speed, fuel capacity, and more to determine which vehicle is best. The vehicle with the most points at the end wins. The vehicle in last place gets 1 point, and the vehicle in first place gets 10 points, so whichever vehicle is best overall will win. And I'll also show the top 3 placers in this video. Huge shout out to Capital Mars, he helped me a lot with some of the information in this video, so go check him out, his channel is in the description. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Starting with the total cost, the Mutant comes in at 6,314,500 coins, which is pretty low for its speed and gimmicks, not bad cost for how well it performs. The Car comes in at 5,901,500. It's decently low, but doesn't at all make up for how trash the vehicle is in general. I don't recommend it at all. Next up, the Monster Truck comes in at 5,101,000. It's a really solid option for beginners, but not too great down the road, honestly. The Race Car comes in at 4,884,500, which is actually a great cost considering it is quite fast and can get you a lot of coins. Great choice. Motocross Bike comes in at 4,709,500. It's cheap and used to be good for coin farming, but not so much anymore after the update. The Quad Bike costs 4,369,200 in total, and it's alright. I see it as just a worse version of the Monster Truck though. The Super Hill Climber is pretty decent because of its roof and pretty low cost, but doesn't have anything special about it except that it's cheap. I don't really recommend it, there are better options out there. The Hill Climber, a classic, it comes in at 3,711,000 coins, and it was the cheapest vehicle for a while until the next 2 vehicles were introduced. Tied for number 1, the Used Car comes in at 361,500 coins total cost, which is insanely cheap. Not bad for beginners. Also coming in at number 1 is the Family Car. It was introduced in the same update as the Used Car and is slightly better in my opinion. Again, it's not bad for beginners just due to the cost. Now looking at top speed, in number 10 is the Fire Truck. It's got some kick to it at 80 kilometers per hour. Not bad, but I don't use it for its speed usually. The Police Car comes in at number 9 at 95 kilometers per hour, which is some solid speed, but is nothing compared to the next vehicles on this list. Coming up next is the Rally Car. Its speed and acceleration are great at 105.5 kilometers per hour, and its small size can definitely help squeeze in tight gaps such as in the cave stage, a solid option here. Next up is the Mutant. In its speed form with the downforce, it is actually quite fast at 115 kilometers per hour at top speed, and the downforce definitely helps with that. The Race Car, again not bad top speed at 120 kilometers per hour, and its downforce is quite strong, making it a solid option overall. The Fast Car just barely is faster than the Race Car at 121 kilometers per hour, but it is a struggle to control it for anyone who has tried it. The Super Off-Road is once again just barely faster than the Fast Car, coming in at 122 kilometers per hour. Its speed with the spoiler is crazy. Next up is the Dragster at 126 kilometers per hour. It has great downforce with the spoiler, but is really hard to control on the bumpier maps. I don't really recommend it for newer hill climbers. Jumping up to 151 kilometers per hour is the Fast Bike. Its speed is genuinely crazy, and it flips easily due to its acceleration. Number 1 is the Garage Car. It blows the other cars out of the water at 324.4 kilometers per hour, which is speed like never before seen. The next category we'll look at is the World Records. In 6th place is the Rally Car with 1 record on caves, not a bad choice. Its small size helps it a lot. Next up in 5th place is the Dragster with 2 records in Action Hero and Prognosis. Its downforce helps it greatly, but just don't lose that spoiler or it gets tragic real quick. The Super Off-Road has 3 records, and it used to have more but it got beat. The Super Off-Road's insane grip and downforce helps it greatly climbing hills whether big or small. The Moonlander, also tied at 3rd place with the Super Off-Road, has 3 world records, because its gimmick of short flight but also decent speed makes it a solid option for records. Coming in 2nd place is the UFO with a total of 7 world records, a really solid amount due to its flight and the fact that it's so great. I love the UFO, it's a great one. In 1st place is the Garage Car, of course. With 20 world records, it takes the cake easily with the most world records by far due to its insane speed. The next category is fuel capacity. In 10th place is the Kitty Express with an 80-second fuel capacity. However, it can lose more if you overheat it too much. It also only works best after losing 2 carts. Next up is the Tractor, also tied for 10th at 80 seconds of fuel time. The fuel might be decent, but the vehicle is so slow that honestly it isn't worth the purchase. Sorry, Capitail Mars. Next up in 90-second territory is the Sleigh. It has a great fuel tank for some reason which makes no sense because it doesn't use fuel, but rather it uses hay, but whatever. Also at 90 seconds is the Mini Bike. It has a decent fuel tank, but really it's not that great in general as a vehicle. I don't really recommend it, to be honest. Also tied for 4th at 90 seconds is the Truck, and unfortunately the fuel tank is really its best attribute. As a vehicle it is decent at best, which is tragic. The Tourist Bus, also tied at 4th place, is also a pretty mediocre vehicle. It's really easy to hit your head in any caves or low ceilings, so I don't really recommend this one. The last vehicle tied at 4th place is the Hippie Van, also at 90 seconds. It does have a decent fuel tank, but overall it isn't that great of a car. It's alright at best. At number 3, the Used Car comes in at a 96-second fuel tank, which is pretty insane considering its extremely low cost. It's great for beginners. Coming in at the number 2 spot is the Family Car at 101 seconds of fuel. Just a bit better version of the Used Car at the same cost, so a great starter option. Finally, at number 1 is the Fire Truck. It has the best fuel tank in the game at 106 seconds or 1 minute 26 seconds, which is absolutely crazy. Great for long distances. The next and final category is the Countryside Records. Since this is the first stage you start with, it matters a lot. The Hot Rod comes in at 10th with 81,546 meters. Next up is the Garage Car. At 82,617 meters, it actually doesn't perform super great on Countryside, unlike many of its other crazy world records it has across the board. Next up is the Air Car at a record of 99,722 meters, which is insane considering how hard it is to control this vehicle. Coming up next is the Super Off-Road, a great overall vehicle with a countryist record of 101,286 meters, which is very solid. At 107,141 meters is the Trophy Truck'em. It has some great suspension and grip, as well as a roof, but its shape can get you stuck. The Rally Car is up next with a solid record of 125,912 meters in Countryside due to its overall great build. Surprisingly, up next is the Tank, with a record of 149,785 meters, which is really high for the Tank considering it is really slow and rarely gets records. In 4th place at 201,861 meters is the Dune Buggy. It has great handling, acceleration, and all the bunch. The only thing missing is some downforce. In 3rd place is shockingly the Monster Truck, and it used to actually hold the Countryside record, which is crazy. Next up in 2nd place at 265,413 meters, just above the Monster Truck, is the Moonlander with a strong record due to its versatility as a vehicle. In 1st place is the vehicle we know and love. It's the UFO at 853,219 meters, my favorite vehicle in the game, as you can assume by my name. It's so great. Alright, so all the categories are complete, and the scores are in for which vehicle got the most points. Once again, the top vehicles with the most points will win, so let's take a look at the leaderboard. In 5th place overall at 14 points is the Family Car due to its solid fuel tank and extremely low cost, which makes it great for beginners. The roof on top just really adds to the car, as you actually can't even drive her down due to an indestructible roof. In 4th place overall with 15 points is the Monster Truck due to its versatility, relatively low cost, and it also has great handling, so it's also great for beginners or people who aren't pros, but also aren't just starting out. The Monster Truck used to be my personal favorite before the UFO. Coming in 3rd place with 19 total points today is the Moonlander. It's a really solid vehicle for people who play hill climb often, and its gimmick of being able to fly, but also being able to drive with a decent top speed, really helps it out in the rankings. Coming up in 2nd place with 20 total points, my personal favorite, the UFO. It can fly with great precision and is overall just a really strong vehicle. I highly recommend it. Now for 1st place, I am sure many of you guessed it by now, but here it is with 22 total points today is the Garage Car. It is just so incredibly fast and customizable, which makes it a great overall vehicle by any standard. Well, that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If we get 500 likes, I'll surely do a part 2, but I am not sure if we can reach it. Don't forget to check out Capital Mars YouTube in the description. That's all for today. UFO Climb Racing out.